projected to play either Millard North or, we're either going to be playing Millard North or Bell East in the districts more than likely as the 1 seed. So,
we
right
may
now,
be doing another district game is what I'm hearing.
Yes, we are more than likely going to be the 2 seed. Still an outside shot at being a 1 seed.
And this team has played well. Played well against Millard North. It played,
sure.
It probably was going into overtime with Bellevue West. They've played well. I mean, there's not been the one blowout, which who was that? Scott. It
was Scott. Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, Scott is the powerhouse of Class B. They could compete with any team in Class A. We saw them. If you use the transitive property, they beat Elkhorn North. North lost to Millard South. So, I mean.
Taylor Gonzalez.
Good offensive board. Devers pulls it back out over to Gonzalez again. The 2-3.
That looks good.
Bang. That 2-3. They're going to give up threes all night. So it's going to be important for Taylor and Lily to really.
This is where you trap hard right there. Gambler should have had that.
Step slow, and the Panthers cross the timeline and kick it over to the corner. Fakes, drives, layup is good.
That was a nice pin down by number 42.
Sure was.
She took Lily completely out of that.
Jones over to Devers, and now Devers looking to slow it back down. Still in that 2-3. You really got to move the ball around. I'd like to see Ania maybe check into the middle of that, run a little high-low, and travel. It's going to be important to get penetration tonight if they're going to come out in the 2-3 or a zone of any type.
They're going to look long.
There it is. They beat the press.
Watch that pin down again.
Mid-range shot is short, and possession to the Eagles.
Well, one thing I'm watching a little bit, too, is they've got to get back off the press.
Yes.
When you're playing a 3-win team, there's a tendency to be maybe a little lethargic. I'm hoping that's not the case, particularly coming off a loss.
Hope that maybe a little fire under them. And Taylor banging to the post, kicks it out. Peterson, triple, is down.
That's a new wrinkle.
That sure is. Putting her on the block. But I mentioned it earlier. That's about you're getting into penetration, right? 2 feet in the paint, collapse the defense, kick it back out. And now Skiff gets to the rim and it rolls out. Offensive rebound, no jump, possession to the Panthers.
What I really liked about that one you guys pointed to, where Taylor Gonzalez going down in the post a little bit there, creating chances for Lily Peterson. Interesting to see. That's definitely a different mix we have not seen from Coach Krupa at all. Taylor's often the one who's usually working on the outside, looking for a 3-ball. And we're going to draw a foul here.
That'll be the first on Lily. And now going to the line is going to be Tasha Eisenhower. Short on the first. And you said you don't want to see us come out lethargic, and I think Central, they've come out with a little bit of energy early on. They've been committed to getting to the paint so far, kicking out, hitting threes. The ball hasn't been stagnant like it can be at times, and, it's really important to, at this part of the year, be playing your best. And Ania just short arms it, and jump ball, possession to the Panthers.
Got to get that arm up. So in a 1-2-2, and now it kind of morphs itself into the diamond. 1-2-1-1. Got to get there. Got to sprint.
And arid pass. And Taylor over to Ania. The skip pass to Devers into the corner. Fumble, but back to Ania.
That's something Baptiste needs to work on a little bit. Sometimes if you can't get that crisp, pick that one up right easily and right away crisply, you're going to unable to create those chances.
And this is going to be on the floor. And a pair of subs checking in, and it's going to be Hughes and Davis. And checking out will be Devers and Baptiste. And as the seasons progress, we've seen Krupa get a lot more comfortable.
Oh, Lily.
And another jump. This one will go to the Eagles.
Wow, I don't think she thought she was that open.
No, and that was a great feed from Ania on the inbound pass. And as the seasons progress, we've seen Krupa become a lot more comfortable running these 3-guard lineups where space the floor and create opportunities. Ooh, no good. And possession. They're going to overturn that. Yeah,
It's going to be white.
that's
Yep.
what I thought. And now it'll be Eagles on the baseline for the third time in the past minute.
Yeah, lethargy is somewhat associated with the idea that how late you are in the season.
For sure.
And basketball is just such a long season.
Really is. I mean, November all the way into March, and they'll finish off glass is good. 6-5, Norfolk keeping it close early. Jones stepping, draws contact, kick, and the triple is short from Hughes. And the foul, are they going to call that on Hughes or on Ania? It'll be Ania's first.
Fouls on 13, Nia Jones, her first, team second.
Well, I'm just watching the traps, and they're running 3 across, which means there's nobody in the middle. Taylor should be taking that middle away right now.
And Norfolk, I mean, thus far, they have handled the pressure well.
Yeah.
And they do it
It's
again.
not really a hard pressure.
It is not. They're a little slow closing that gate on the back end when they swing. Moving the ball around. Triple is cash, and that is Bauman. Just like that, the Panthers take an early lead. Into the middle. Davis back out. Peterson, her triple is back iron. Rebounded by Davis, who flips it up and in.
Right there. Still got it.
And there, a lot of open space in the middle of the floor. Kick out, corner, triple, short. Rebounded Davis, and a foul. A little tripped up there. That's going to be the first on Emerson Waldo.
Let's see, girls wrestling's next week, right?
It is, yes.
Or 2 weeks.
I believe it's in 2 weeks. We have a lot of qualifiers for boys wrestling that we're going to be touching on later, and girls. We're going to give you guys that scoop later on today, just a reason to stick around. And
Connor just full of info.
He's got all the details. He kept the receipts. He's paying attention to Eagle Nation. Lot to celebrate today, honestly.
It's been a phenomenal week of Eagle sports. And backcourt violation. Possession now to the Panthers, who have been forcing some turnovers pretty early on in this one.
We're going to have subs.
There's going to be Devers and Baptiste checking back in, and Hughes and Davis will check back out. And now the starters on the floor once again.
Kind of in a triangle and 2 look. It's junk.
A little bit of zone to get out of that man. The fake mid-range pull-up is back iron, rebounded by Peterson. Jones scanning while pushing up ahead to Devers. Devers sees some open space, gets to the rim, and a lot of contact, no foul.
No call.
They're going to say they held their ground, and now the Panthers are going to be looking to get a lead. The three is short. Offensive rebound to the rim. The left hand is good. And timeout, Krupa. The Panthers of Norfolk on top early, 10-8, 3 and some change remaining in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Starts with a C, ends with an on text. Contact. Oh, good, Abby O'Brien. Oh, that's tremendous. I've been lucky to have had great teachers in my life. My mother was an educator. I think that's impressed upon me the value of having teachers that really liked their subject, knew their subject. One of the things I've sort of always tried to, express is I enjoy the subject. I enjoy teaching it. I enjoy them as students. So I can remember almost all my teachers throughout my, upbringing. Obviously teachers have a big impact on students, and I'm teaching now because of the great educators that I've had throughout my life. I had a great physics teacher. He was so engaging, so clearly enjoyed what he did that you couldn't help but just love being in that environment. If I could do it in a small way, if I can reflect any of that back for my students, well, that really would be meaningful to me.
And welcome back to downtown Omaha, where the Panthers of Norfolk lead 10-8 over Central. 3:06 remaining here in the first quarter. I'm Connor Harley. Joining me is Dr. Keith Bigsby. What are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Well, first I want to thank the Generation C members of the Omaha
course.
Central High School Foundation for making this possible. If you're not a member, we'd love to have you be a part of the team. Make it good for the kids.
And moving the ball. And
Nice.
there it is, that high-low action.
They're 2-2-1 now. Switching it up.
And the
We got a
travel.
walk. So far, again, and it's early. You come away from a tough loss at Northeast on Thursday. You're back here on Saturday. It's always kind of a challenge, especially when it's been 58 degrees.
Yeah.
Taylor with some penetration.
Oh, spins out. And, I mean, that's
Gonna
something
get
we've
it over
seen
the
now
back.
a few times. That new rink liver game, her development, getting downhill to the rim.
Good job
Yes.
for her, though. We've often talked about as well that she not want to take it to the hoop. Some of those mid-range and things that are outside of those three-point zone are a little bit out of her comfort zone, but I like that. That was a good look for her.
Got her.
Yeah,
Got
I
her.
mean,
Got her.
there it
Good.
is. Possession stays with the Panthers. But it just makes the defense think a little. If they know you're going to catch the ball and you're looking straight at the rim for a three-point shot or you're going to pass.
So
It makes it pretty
notice
predictable.
we're triangle and 2.
Yeah, we've seen a few looks now in the defensive end. 2, 3.
She walked.
This, and feeds the post. Tries to go reverse. No good. Offensive rebound. And the finish spins out. Another loose ball. Another offensive rebound. And another jump ball. And now maybe a little energy injected in. Justine Tuchola checking in.
Is it Justine?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Her sister
Siblings.
over there.
Very similar looking. I couldn't tell you honestly in the hallway the difference between the two sometimes.
Devers swinging it over. Baptiste. Over to Tuchola. Devers.
They're looking.
There's that high-low. They're flashing Lytle there.
There she
Swing
is.
it, Justine. Triple. No good.
Good look, though. Get back, get back.
And Jones dives into the crowd. And she's all good. A little bit of hustle there and some subs. Hughes, Davis, and Dawson all checking in, and checking out is going to be Baptiste, Devers, and Jones.
I tell you what, you come downtown, sometimes you get more than what you paid for.
So I like this lineup for the 3-2, the two, the box triangle and 2, better than I like the other because I think you've got rebounding out of this
A little bit more rebounding, a little more size
on the boxes.
for sure. Davis into the corners. Dawson thought about it.
Quick swing,
swings it
quick
back.
swing, good.
And if they had one, I mean, you got to be a little more decisive. That quick extra pass to the corner, we could have got a 3 there. Lytle,
Take it.
you'd like to see her maybe just float that one up.
Yeah, she
Had her
just
on her
needed
hip.
face. Mm-hmm.
She's got to face and shoot. And now it'll be Norfolk ball. And a little bit of a token press. Not a lot of
That'll
pressure, but a little too much for Norfolk to handle. And that's going to be Eagles ball.
So they switched. Lytle's gone to the low post.
Yep. They got to get it into the middle.
Justine's. That's
Dawson,
good.
triple, wedgied. Jump ball, possession to Norfolk.
Who's going to get that ball?
I might have to step in. Go down there and get it.
I thought Mr. Beckman was going to run down there.
Oh,
Team player.
what was it going to stomp on the floor till it fell out, or what? What were we expecting out of me?
Well, I could get my grandson, but I think his dad would have to hold him.
Maybe Will's got the hops. You know?
Yeah, got the daughter and my son-in-law, Will, Casey, here, teacher here. It is staff night, I understand, here
Family
at
night.
Central. Family night.
My wife's down here with both my kids. We could have tossed the baby up there. Maybe she could have knocked it down.
There
for
we
us.
go. We could have had solutions. This could be a 10 count looking up here pretty quick.
And they get across, but pass too far ahead. And the pressure of Central has been causing some problems so far for Norfolk. Initially they were handling the diamond and one really well.
Yep.
But this 2-2-1 is really giving them something to think about. Hughes on the wing. Over to Davis. Dawson. Back to Davis. Swinging
There's
it
a
around.
shot.
Hughes. Triple is cash.
Got it. Yeah, if you're going to do the diamond, you got to get the first trap.
Yes.
You can't let it go. This is a little more forgiving. Oh.
A shot to the face, and that'll be the first on Justine. Fourth team foul.
Let's take a look at that 3-ball real quick and take a look back at what Amaya Hughes had on that one here. Let's send this one over.
Nice rotation on the ball. I mean, the ball moved.
Yes.
Swung,
Great.
and she was wide open.
Easily done. Well done by her.
Still
Good work
staying
on
in
that
that
one.
triangle in two.
Long with the triple. Couldn't corral the rebound. Baseline inbound now for Norfolk.
I love Krupa. He's so positive. I'd probably be going crazy right now. There we go. Good rip.
Hughes, Dawson pushing. Dawson up ahead to Davis. Flips it up and rattles out. Gets her own miss. And jump ball.
Eagles.
Stay with the Eagles.
This could be a new record for jump balls. We've had 5 already tonight.
Yeah, the hands have been active on the defensive end.
2.9. See if we can get a shot.
And I
Here
think
comes Lily.
Yeah, but
They're going to run that same box play.
for sure. Get her a quick touch.
Back screen.
Corner, Davis,
Got it.
triple, good. 13-10, one quarter down. The Eagles starting to grow a little bit of a lead. That was an important shot for momentum.
No question. And
with
we're going to
that-
commercial.
Sure will.
Starts with a C, ends with an on text. Contact. Oh, good, Abby O'Brien. Oh, that's tremendous. I've been lucky to have had great teachers in my life. My mother was an educator. I think that's impressed upon me the value of having teachers that really liked their subject, knew their subject. One of the things I've sort of always tried to, express is I enjoy the subject. I enjoy teaching it. I enjoy them as students. So I can remember almost all my teachers throughout my, upbringing. Obviously teachers have a big impact on students, and I'm teaching now because of the great educators that I've had throughout my life. I had a great physics teacher. He was so engaging, so clearly enjoyed what he did that you couldn't help but just love being in that environment. If I could do it in a small way, if I can reflect any of that back for my students, well, that really would be meaningful to me.
And we're back. Omaha Central on the hill. Eagles 16, the Panthers of Norfolk 10. Nice shot at the end there, Connor.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well-designed play to get that open corner three. You'd like to see that. This is a team that over the years we've seen not that many sets ran. So, running a set, executing and getting a good shot is
Eagles
always something you'd like to see.
Straight man now.
Yep, switching up the defense
This
again.
will be interesting. Oh. Good rip.
2-on-1. Oh, pass ahead is perfect. Baptiste at the rim.
Oh!
And
Gets her own.
just a few easy
Short.
misses. We'll call it a pass.
There we
Beavers
go.
finishes.
I think that was 3 offensive rebounds. Padding stats. Still looking.
Jones tried to jump it, and now
Now you're in
advantage.
trouble. There's that pin down.
Beautifully ran, and a great
Lily's
little
got to
shot.
get around on the side there.
Yeah.
She can't allow that to happen.
Devers tripped up.
No
No
call.
call.
No whistle. Pass up ahead, and just too strong. A little loopy-loop and pull. Mia Jones gets that shoe tied, and now back to the action. I'd like to see someone flash middle here of this 2-3.
Yeah.
We've only seen it a few times.
Well, it's 5 out right now. They're playing like it's man, and it's a matchup. And maybe even junk. It looks like Nia may be getting
14 on the shot clock. Lily thought about it. Devers
run
trying to
screen.
swing around.
Oh, look at the
Devers
high. There. Oh,
just too late. A little too slow moving the ball around there.
oh, that was a straight push.
Another errant pass. 18-12 with 6:17 remaining in the half. The Eagles still been a little slow, but they're starting to wake up a little bit, you feel?
Well, again, and some of this, the lethargy also kind of flows into how bad do you value the possession.
Yep.
They're moving the ball, but, it's just not the crispness that I think I'd be looking for right now. Their zone, their defense is pretty good, but offensively, I can think of 4 missed layups right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's felt like it's been a mental lapse so far, just a lack of focus.
But it doesn't mean they aren't working.
No. Spinning and timeout to Norfolk. And that's going to be a half. We're going to take the break with them and be right back.
We come from different places.
To push past anyone standing in our way who say,
You're not good enough.
You can't afford this. We stare down the challenges.
and we tell them yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
I can.
We come together with Maverick spirit.
with hope,
With determination.
with passion.
We build up our community. Somos familia.
Because our community is part of us.
And we are a part of something bigger than ourselves.
We share one goal. To change
To change
the course of our lives
Forever.
And welcome back to downtown Omaha, where the Eagles lead 18-12 over the Norfolk Panthers.
The Panthers.
The Panthers in this broadcast, of course, brought to you by the Omaha Central High School Foundation and its Generation C members, making opportunities just like this possible for Eagles all across the metro.
I predict Taylor's going to get some shots here. That's a good step, Lily.
And now Davis, push all the way down. Hughes at the rim, short arms it again, kicks it out. Gonzalez, triple,
Got it. Oh,
no good. Put
we'll
back
take
is good.
that. Who's back? There we go.
And the pressure is well dealt with.
Gotta
Now,
hurry.
2-on-1.
Oh,
Gonzalez gets back but fouls.
Something I've definitely seen Peterson developing more and more of a defensive presence, understanding when to step, when to get in the way, had a few more blocks, a few more steals we've seen the last couple home games out of her, and that's what you really need, somebody who can control down low there.
100%, and I think a huge chunk of, she played behind a tall last year, right? She was the backup. She was going up against backup centers as well. And I think it's just been that slow development, right? This is a young team. They're going to be back next year for the most part.
yeah.
Even we've seen almost an all-sophomore lineup several times
Yes.
throughout this with that group will run. So seeing all sophomores play and getting them a chance to get out there, there's definitely a future there.
Peterson, triple, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez, kicks it back out, swings it. Hughes slows it back down. Davis, triple,
Got it. Oh,
is short.
look good, though.
And
Nice.
Peterson, a terror on the glass. Her back-to-back putbacks. And
I'm going to call that a foul.
for sure, that'll be on Hughes.
Fouls on number 4, Maya Hughes, her first, team 6th.
Straight man.
Gonzalez nearly picks up another in the post. Strong finish.
Passed by Ingram.
Now back down to single digits. Jones barreling to the rim, blocking foul. They're going to call that on the floor. I believe they will.
That's only the third foul. And we've seen a number of those on the floor.
Fouls on number 42.
So was it Devers who got tripped up a couple times?
Yep. Gonzalez thought about it.
Right there.
Hughes,
Nope,
triple.
she threw that one.
And now Norfolk getting out and running. They got to be careful here. Bonus rest of the way for Norfolk. Off
Get
the
it up.
leg. Jones
There you go.
laying it up and in.
By Jones. This Davis.
And I feel like this Central team, they're at their best
Oh.
when their defense is their offense.
Is that 2 or 3 on Taylor?
I believe that's her second. Are they even going to call a foul? No, they won't.
They didn't call a foul.
Nope.
Huh.
Did we knock it out of bounds, I assume they called?
Yeah.
Kickball
Okay,
is
kickball.
what I believe it was.
Soccer. Getting ready for soccer seasons. Get excited.
And when does that start?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Well, even looking ahead on our schedule, March 3rd, we're going to have our first spring sports showcase. Taylor Gonzalez getting it done. We're going to be showcasing every single spring sports team March 3rd from 4 to 6 on on Twitter or Facebook through the athletic department. Connor's going to be running a few interviews. We might have Deuce in there as well.
That pin down is just,
They're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Getting that pin down, getting easy layups. We've seen it 3 or 4 times now.
well, and, and really what it is nothing more than a moving screen.
Yeah, I mean, it's a part
but
of the
it's
game.
part of the game.
And
I
that
can't see that one.
Yep. But the offensive rebound creates a new possession, and
Nope.
Yep. And she's
Lily
got to put
steals
it
it
up.
away.
Yeah. Oh,
Right idea.
Eagles ball, and now a pair of subs. Baptiste and Devers checking in for Davis and Hughes. And now the starters are back on the floor.
Let's see how they run this box.
Central step team bringing some of the noise for us.
Good high-low.
Baptiste inside, fading out.
I'm up to 7, they bunnies.
Some man now, and getting down low, and one. 8-point game with a free throw to go.
34 is a pretty good little player.
Yeah, and I mean,
They've got some bigs.
Yes, I mean it's all the damage has been inside so far, and they're staying in it at this point. They have really never been out of it, and now back down to single digits, and an important free throw, and it's good. You really got to get a good look here. I feel like we've been settling a few times. We've missed some layups. And gets it inside, back out. Devers on the drive. Baptiste.
Swing.
Peterson,
Get in
triple is
Got
good.
it. Now let's pick it up on D. Come on.
Back to a 10-point game.
Now you get beat.
The press is beat, and Gonzalez gets back.
Thank you.
Substitution, Marion Henderson. Marion recently broke her finger, I believe down in Lincoln, went down, her hand slammed on the court.
That was against Lincoln East, wasn't
Lincoln East, yeah. So she had surgery not too long ago, so we almost thought her season was done, and she's back in her. Her dad, Mario Henderson, is one of the coaches
And
down there on the
Central
bench.
grad.
And Central grad.
Wow.
Football coach,
That wasn't a
basketball
foul.
coach. He coaches everything. Good to see her back out there.
And whose foot? And that'll be possession now to the Eagles. And Devers is taking a beating today. She's getting
she
down
has.
low, but she's getting tossed around. And she'll
There's
handle
Lily.
now. Over to Jones.
Oh, give it to her.
Good awareness there by Ania.
Yeah. Oh, they called that offense.
Wow. I don't know about that.
I think
She
that's
collected in her arm, and it didn't seem like she really pushed. There was no extension. She didn't get anywhere with that one.
Well, and I'm looking at players on the floor.
I agree.
And now Jackson, Davis, and Hughes all checking in for the Eagles. And back into that diamond in one.
No, it's
still the box.
2-2-1. Yep. Oh, he missed it.
Krupa doesn't like that call. Now, this is once again a really young crew. We got Ania Jones, a senior, but we got Davis, Henderson, Hughes, and Jackson, all sophomores. So 4 of these players sophomores. So getting some of the young crew
Straight
in here.
man.
Oh, Jackson collides.
Who's the foul on?
Fouls on number 25, Tasha Eisenhower. Her first.
Call that on Eisenhower. I thought that would have been.
Me too.
I thought it would have been on McWilliams for sure, number 3.
Not a bad little crowd for a nice day Saturday night.
Yeah. Norfolk, they
travel well. Thank you for buying our pizza. Get in there.
Oh. We've got the Eagle mascot and even the Eagle backdrop over there on the far side of the court. Some families getting some photos over there.
Ooh.
Now pull-up triple is long. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good.
Got away with a little push there on that rebound.
Henderson gets the ball back.
She's not a bad player.
Jones controlling, hands it off. Hughes thought about it, puts it up, and no good.
22 seconds.
The shot clock is dead. Keeps the dribble
Stop
alive.
Ball. Stop ball.
Over, all the way down, and a foul. That's going to be on Jada Jackson.
So we'll be shooting 12.9.
Fouls on number 2, Jada Jackson. Her first personal. At the line.
You know, it's interesting the discrepancy in fouls.
32, number 24, Cameron.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it is we've been settling a lot more. We've shot definitely a lot more threes than them. They've been attacking the paint. But there have been a few questionable calls for sure. The first rattles out. And I think...
Krupa's going to get a warning for sure here. Yep. Krupa gets a warning. Coach Henderson tried to put him in check a little bit, but this ref still can hear Krupa talking. So
And the second is good, and now down to a 7-point game.
Nia time.
12 seconds to operate. Under 10 now. She looks up at the clock. Starts to go, makes her move. The dime to Hughes. The finish, no good, and that's a foul.
Oh.
You got to be smarter there. And
there's the tee. He was waiting to give one.
And now we're going to see.
Wow.
We're going to see a lot of free throws here. Real quick, the technical free throws will be first to come.
Fouls on number 2, Jada Jackson, personal foul. Also on Jada Jackson, technical foul.
The composure just feels like it's been lost this quarter. They kind of.
Well, we've been treading water trying to figure out who we are going to be tonight, right?
Yeah. And now some big free throws here. A real chance to cut this down. And short. An air ball at the line. And the second is good. And now it'll be a side out of bounds, I believe.
No, I think it's 1-1.
There's some disagreeing opinions.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
It's 1-1. There it is.
And then they will get the ball out of bounds with 1 second. So this potentially could have been a 7-point play.
And that's good. And now another one. And then the ball side out of bounds. The lead now down to 4. And you have plenty of time to catch and shoot. Sub coming in. And checking in, it's going to be Emma Long.
Don't foul. Don't foul.
Crowd agrees with you there, Dr. B.
Huh?
Crowd agrees with you on that one.
Yeah.
And 29-25 at the half. The Eagles lead, but Norfolk making it interesting. We'll be back with the dance team, I believe, correct?
Step team coming.
Step team.
We come from different places.
To push past anyone standing in our way who say,
You're not good enough.
You can't afford this. We stare down the challenges.
and we tell them yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
I
I can.
We come together with Maverick Spirit.
with hope,
With determination.
with passion.
We build up our community. Somos familia.
Because our community is part of us.
And we are a part of something bigger than ourselves.
We share one goal. To change
To change
the course of our lives
Forever.
I need to try it first.
Well, I think maybe the future of our society is all about how much we're going to accept each other and how much we realize we're more the same than we are different. If you go into education, it ought to be to make a difference in the lives of kids. We've got to get to kids that don't have anybody else getting to them. Sometimes the only structure a lot of kids have is the school.
And welcome back to Central High School, home of the Eagles. Halftime of the girls' game. The Eagles lead the Panthers of Norfolk 29-25. I'm Dr. Keith Bixby here with Connor Harley and Ben Beckman. It's senior night, Connor. Senior night. And I'm assuming seniors for
Step team.
Step team.
Step team and cheer, I believe is going on.
Step team and cheer.
First. No seniors for girls basketball.
Oh,
so
that's right. So I guess we don't have to worry about that. So it's for step team and cheer. We got Teddy Denton here. Teddy, a future Eagle, I think class of Casey. When does he graduate from Central? '36. First grader. 34, 35. Oh, boys soccer tables out tonight.
They sure are. They're raising money.
And they're. Well, I heard she was setting up that bake sale. Ann Carlson. Is that girls too? Oh, you have your own table with the better food.
Yeah.
Got it.
Lots of cookies for sale.
Talking soccer, talking with my daughter, a teacher here at Central, also a soccer coach. And Ann Carlson, who's on the mic. Ann, how much, what were we selling at the bake sale?
Selling lots of stuff. We have cookies, brownies, Rice Krispie treats, cupcakes.
All homemade?
Yeah.
All homemade. Nice. And again, the recipient of those that table? Raising money
For the girls soccer team. New clothes, new everything.
So basically trying to mulch some more money for the...
More money for the program.
More money for the program. That's okay.
Everything's $1.
Everything's $1. So if you're not here, you're missing out. But if you want to donate to Generation C, we'd love to have you.
is of Maya Gish, joined by Marisol and Dan Peters.
Give him the dollar. He'll come up.
Senior Shaylee Marion is joined by Letitia Williams and Jack Marion. Senior Heaven Moore, daughter of Tasha Moore and Fred James, escorted by Serena Smith. And our final senior is Jalen Sims. She's joined by Jalen and John Sims. Eagle Nation, let's give it up for the Central High seniors on the step team.
Starts with a C, ends with an on text. Contact. Oh, good, Abby O'Brien. Oh, that's tremendous. I've been lucky to have had great teachers in my life. My mother was an educator. I think that's impressed upon me the value of having teachers that really liked their subject, knew their subject. One of the things I've sort of always tried to, express is I enjoy the subject, I enjoy teaching it, I enjoy them as students. So I can remember almost all my teachers throughout my, upbringing. Obviously teachers have a big impact on students, and I'm teaching now because of the great educators that I've had throughout my life. I had a great physics teacher. He was so engaging, so clearly enjoyed what he did that you couldn't help but just love being in that environment. If I could do it in a small way, if I can reflect any of that back for my students, well, that really would be meaningful to me.
We come from different places.
To push past anyone standing in our way who say,
You're not good enough.
You can't afford this. We stare down the challenges.
and we tell them yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
I can.
We come together with Maverick Spirit.
With hope.
With determination.
With passion.
We build up our community. Somos familia.
Because our community is part of us.
And we are a part of something bigger than ourselves.
We share one goal. To change
To change
the course of our lives
Forever.
talking about our students living in the digital age that they live in. It is so easy for them to access information and share their own perspectives, but we've also entered into the era of echo chambers online, where people often surround themselves with others with similar views. And the ability to engage in civil discourse where you are expected to back up the claims you're making with evidence is often lacking. And so helping the students to engage in that discourse, engage in that process of examination in a classroom where it's safe is so important, so that when they go to university next year or they enter, the career field next year, that they're able to engage with people who have different opinions in a respectful way, but also in a way that pushes others to think as well as themselves.
Welcome back to downtown Omaha, where we have a good one between the Panthers of Norfolk and your Omaha Central Eagles, 29-25. I'm Connor Harley. Joining me, Dr. Keith Bigsby. This broadcast is, of course, brought to you by the Omaha Central High School Foundation and its Generation C members, making opportunities just like this possible. Norfolk, they've really come out with a fire lit under them. They rallied back. They were down 12, 14 at points, rallied all the way down to 4. With a little bit of help at the free throw line. But
Yeah, that last sequence was not a good one.
no, it was not. And, just like that, this is a game, you mentioned it, that we were hoping you could come out and maybe get some of those bench pieces out. But, now you got to go full throttle for at least the third quarter to really grow that lead back. And you got to think that Norfolk's going to come out with a fire lit under them, because they think, you said it earlier, this is their state championship.
Yep.
This is a huge game for morale for both sides, I'd say.
And what Norfolk has done really well is they have switched their defenses a lot. We've seen man, we've seen some junk. Now it's kind of a matchup zone. And there's that foul we've been looking for.
Paris kind of beat up a little bit tonight.
She's seen the floor a lot.
This is only her first trip to the line to show for it. And an important pair of free throws. Only up 4 are the Eagles. And the first is Cash.
A lot of ponytails on this Panther team.
The second, no good. And
maybe a carry?
No
No.
carry, and they're going to get out and run now. 3-on-3. Now everyone's back. They're going to slow it back down. Taylor tries to deny.
42 has not left the lane yet.
Ball swings, and now open space to drive, and I think partially deflected, and Jones is on the run. Up ahead to Baptiste, who puts it up and in.
Good start.
Handling the pressure well. They get across the timeline, and now looking to get into their action. Off-ball screen. Jabbing, picks up the dribble, and jump ball will stay with Norfolk. But the defensive intensity, I think, has picked up a little bit. I'm sure Krupa had some choice words in the locker room after that half.
Yeah, they're better.
Yes.
You're better than this. And I'm not going to take anything away from Norfolk, because they have played very well. They have done some really good things for a team that's only got 3 wins.
And offensive foul, a little bit of a shoving match in the lane. And they're going to call that on number 20, Abigail Ruda.
I like their bigs. I like 42 in particular. She's a good player.
Yeah, she does a good job of using her body to create openings for her guards.
Interesting, we're running circles out of this.
Now Jones gets to the middle, kicks it out. Devers pull up is good.
And just like that, it's a 10-point lead.
That was pretty quick from the Eagles, exploding for a little 6-0 run to open this one up.
Potentially a 10.
And Devers makes the stop, and Jones tries to jump it, and now well defended by the Eagles. Jump ball again. This
That'll
time,
be a central ball.
Go to the Eagles.
Jump ball number 8 for those keeping track at home.
Update your scorecards.
Right.
Peterson thought about it, pumps back to Jones. Jones wants it, triple, back iron, rebounded by Norfolk.
She's not shot very much.
And that'll be a foul on Jones. First team foul.
That's 3.
That'll be her third. Cooper will elect to keep her out on the floor.
Ania, not one who gets in much foul trouble most games.
Takes the screen and make that 9.
9. Gonna break that double digits here pretty quick.
Tell you what, Mitt, you just pull a little bit harder, you can just
rip it out.
Make it a steal.
Yeah. I've been thinking about practicing that with my first graders. Just pull it.
Teddy, just grab it and rip.
Careful.
Oh, my
goodness. And the finish is good through some contact as well.
Good job there by Devers, though, to at least step up and recognize need for help. She's going to get fouled again as well.
I wonder if Krupa maybe said something before they came out and played again. And now Devers shooting her second set of free throws at the line of the half.
Well, you know, we're not doing much different than what we did in the first half. Maybe they felt bad about the technical.
I'm sure that's what it was.
Guilt. I really shouldn't have teed that young lady up. Giving them 4 points. I doubt it.
Ooh, nearly airballed and out of bounds. Norfolk ball. 9-point game.
Good hustle. Still in that 2-2-1. This has been the most effective. Oh, my goodness, she drags that. Got a sprint. There's that pin down again. Lost that one. They're going to call kick. That's too bad.
Just trying to push that one through. She had to just give it a little kick.
Well, yeah, I mean, she pushed it through. It wasn't an intentional kick.
That's what I thought, too.
And
does it matter?
Outlet.
Head of the pack finishes.
There we go.
And she has been the offense this entire second half. She had the 3, gotten to the line twice, and now that finish. Just like that, an 11-point game, the largest lead we've seen in a while, and Jones to Baptiste, and it'll increase to 13.
We're going to get a timeout.
Let's take a look at that replay of that last one there with Baptiste. Push that one through here, and send this. Let's take a look at that one. So great job here. We see get the steal, and Nia sees it. Baptiste able to finish. Great job on that one. Let's take a quick 15-second
Coca-Cola.
Break. Coca-Cola. Give us the Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Enjoy.
I need to try it first.
And welcome back to downtown Omaha, where the Eagles have surged ahead to go up 13 over Norfolk.
Well, they've scored. Norfolk has 1 basket or 1 point.
1 point.
1 point, yeah. There was a foul in there that they almost had at the half. We had a score of, what was half? 29-25.
So right now, it's an 11-2 run.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the Eagles kind of backing off. Let's see if we go 1-3-1 here. Kind of setting itself up.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
And they throw it through.
If you're looking to get some updates of what's all happening across Eagle Nation, make sure you follow the Central High Athletic Department on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. You can see what's happening in swimming, wrestling, here in basketball. You can even see some live shots of our photographer, Garrett Hawkins. Always doing a great job there on the sideline.
Garrett just a junior, so he'll be back.
Garrett even doing
get there, nice. Oh, that looked good.
Garrett even doing an internship here with UNO baseball. So if you're a UNO Maverick baseball fan, you'll see some of his photography work as well.
Oh, and some work with Creighton. So he's got both the major institutions. High wage, high skill.
You know, that's welcome to Central High. That's all I have to say. High skill, I mean, synonymous.
It's a requirement almost.
What do you do?
Oh.
Good
Devers,
defense.
Active hands.
She's going to get her.
And Jones
I
just
knew we were
takes
going to
it.
get her.
And not quite a dunk, but a layup. And now a 15
Now we're back
game.
in press. So they're pressing after a make. Oh.
And Taylor tried to jump it. And now down low and one. Tough finish and a potential to now cut it back down to 12 for Norfolk. And it just feels like they're staying in striking distance. I mean, they've fumbled it pretty early on in this half, but they've stayed in it.
I like
the
the
most
energy
part.
level a lot better. They're a little more focused. Central is.
Yes. I think they've matched the intensity of Norfolk. Because Norfolk they came out with a little bit more of a fire in that first quarter.
Yeah.
But they finally matched them, and we have some subs in now, Jackson and Hughes. Or Davis, excuse me.
Coach Wells from the wrestling team sitting down with us. They're back from Norfolk as well for
There's
district
a
wrestling.
three.
Nia Jones turning it on.
And our next break, maybe we get caught up. We get Coach Wells to give us an update. Oh, she walked. Holy kittens.
And
Good,
Taylor jumped it.
Swing.
Davis, middle of the zone. Jones turns it
foot.
over. And now the Norfolk, the trap. Coach took one to the face, but it'll be possession of Norfolk.
Wasn't off the coach. We don't get that one back. Heartbreaking.
He was on the court, too.
He was on the court. I mean, it's our ball. We've had that conversation before, questions about how close the benches are as well.
Yeah.
Lytle and Tachoa going to sub in here.
Lily and Taylor stepping out for a break.
Kiara definitely pretty winded. Getting a chat with the trainer.
Good. Moves her feet well. Well done. Careful. Don't bump. Don't bump.
Ooh, and the block from Tachoa up ahead. Davis with the lay.
Keep that replay close. We might want to see that one. That might be a good one to show the folks there, Ann.
It's going to be. Oh, she did. I'm sorry. You only get one step, 2 steps.
The ball does not lie. Hughes, the short jumper, flat ironed it. Then the putback.
Unlucky.
No good. 2 free throws and a chance to grow the lead to 19. And I think now we're at the point in the game where now that you take the foot off the gas, maybe you can run that bench a little more.
Well, I think Coach Krupa wanted to make sure he was for the after-game show because he didn't get his pre-game show. But he said if he lost.
I'm not going to be up here. Able to hit the first one.
So I'm feeling better about it.
Little technical difficulties. Couldn't give you the Krupa show. Our apologies. We know that's a fan favorite.
Well.
He always gives us the best insight.
I'm glad we could motivate him to win this game.
That's right. We'll take ownership of this one.
I know I will. Now a 19-point game. The press is handled well. No carry.
It didn't look right.
Now back out. Takes baseline. Justine blocks again. And Jones up ahead.
Touchdown.
On the money to Hughes.
Great awareness.
That looked like Jalen Hurts.
Great awareness to go all the way down the court. Eagles ready to move a little bit. Tachoa almost gets a steal on that one.
Oh, she would have just held it.
Don't even jump. Just stick your hands
held
up.
it.
Could have got a charge there.
Well, don't leave us at the quarter or the next time out because we've got Ronald Wells, one of the wrestling coaches, who's going to give us an update. Mr. Beckman will be filling that in. And a little later, we'll probably be talking to one of the soccer coaches, the women's. We'll let Ann ask her some questions like, am I starting?
What do I need to do, Coach? Tell me. I'm ready.
Oh, look, look, look.
Oh. Gym filling up here on a Saturday night. It is family night for Central staff, so a few families here. Denton family, of course. Bigsby Denton family here. Rosenthal, ACP teacher here. My wife and kids are here, and Miss Michelle Suick here with her children, too. Good to have the Central High staff here as well.
You know what? 3 of those are St. Cecilia's grads.
Oh.
Now, your wife isn't.
Is not. My wife's
Is
Millage
not.
South grad.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that, though.
Yep.
Hughes turns it over. Central's not quite cracked the 20-point mark, but still at 19. Takes the
Shut the
screen
gate.
all the way down, and the finish with the right hand. Devers splitting 3 defenders, splitting another one, and that'll be 2 shots. And she took a shot.
Getting beat up out there. I almost thought he put that 2 up. I thought he was going to
I thought he was going to go charge, too.
He was working that one up, and then he held off.
She got a little bailed out there. She was pretty out of control.
She was moving. And now she'll get 2 free throws. The first is good.
So that puts us up to 23 for this quarter.
Quick math.
Don't we have 29?
Yeah, we had 29. Mm-hmm.
Good quarter.
Ref's going to have a quick chat.
Maybe a line violation, or a lane violation, excuse me. They'll say it's nothing.
Update on the weather, I think that was there. It's going to be nice this weekend, maybe. And we're back into it. Minute 15 left here in the quarter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Devers going to draw the foul on that one.
They sure do drag the feet a little.
Oh, my goodness. I'm dying over here. Ooh, we got fans telling us now.
This Denton letting us know.
Oh.
Starting to tighten up that whistle a little bit. Bonus the rest of the way now for the Panthers. And Central nearing the bonus as well.
The Bigsby family debating over here. History of Central and things going on. Less than a minute, less than 60 left. Norfolk looking for a pass here. Eagles playing some great defense.
Yes, they are. Shot clock at 18, 17. Good man. Good anticipation. Open up, help. Good help. Oh, too bad.
You got to be smarter than that.
Just straight
up. Rule of Ehrlich.
Straight up.
She's had several blocks already. Just needs to hold off. That was one that was probably not an easy one to get.
Well, and we are freshmen.
That is true. She's an athlete. She's pretty athletic. Also a volleyball player.
Oh, this is a new player for Norfolk. Number 22. Who is that?
The 22 is Emma Long.
They missed the pair.
Slow down, slow down.
Lytle stepping in the block.
Oh.
And they're going to give her 2 shots for that.
Well, Emma just got an early entry into the game.
The Eagles got to be careful. Going that fast eventually. I mean, coach is going to say, hey, plant your feet.
They're going to call that
We're on 1-on-1.
Didn't.
No, they've got one more, don't they?
I'm not so sure that was on the floor, but Hughes will take the open triple and bury it. And now they've cracked the 20-point mark.
Close over back there.
Devers.
Good steal.
Up ahead.
Kind of lose it.
Oh, that pass was very well weighted, too. That had to be corralled, and instead, up 22 will be the Eagles, 8 seconds remaining. Norfolk taking their time. Just realized they have limited time, and the triple is no good.
Not here. Not here.
And they're gonna let that be the quarter. We're gonna step aside and have a conversation here
with Ronald Wells.
Ronald Wells. Coach Wells, let's pass this.
Here, he can use mine.
Okay. And you hold yours. Coach Wells. Well, I'm going to transition a mic here to Coach Wells. All righty, we're joined here by Coach Ron Wells. Coach.
What's up, buddy?
How was the trip? I mean, here, we're playing Norfolk. You were just in Norfolk. I tell you what, a pretty historic day for, I think, Central Wrestling, right? What do we have? What's some of our results? Tell us how it went up there.
So we qualified 6 guys, and that was our goal. Our goal was 6 guys. We got 6 guys.
Love it.
We had Hunter, big game, true.
Mm-hmm.
His goal for the season was to qualify for state. He qualified on a revenge pin.
Wow.
He pinned the guy who stuck him earlier this year. We came back and pinned that kid to qualify for state.
Love it.
We have DJ Bonham at 120. He got second. We had Kevin Boston. That's our district champion, 145.
Very good.
We had Kamala qualified for the first time at 160.
Love it.
Adam Bates qualified for the first time at 170. He made the finals as well.
Wow.
And we had Jameson qualified for the third time, I believe.
Very
and Jameson got third place as well.
That's awesome, Coach. I tell you what, there's some photos. If you guys go to the Central High Wrestling page, you'll be able to see some photos of some of the reactions. I love the one. Who was the photo you were showing us of? Was it the revenge pin or who?
That was the revenge pin. That was Hunter.
Oh, great to see Hunter. You can just see the emotion. Great photography by whoever was there to take that one. Go to the Central High Wrestling page, boys wrestling page. You'll be able to see some of those pictures of that one. So how long, Coach, when is state? How much time do we have till state?
So state starts next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I believe that's the 16th, 17th, 18th.
16th, 17th, 18th.
Yeah.
Okay, so girls team, Angie Rose returning qualifier, and then we have 6 guys.
Yeah, so 7 total.
7 total. All right, definitely start buying your tickets right now, getting prepared for that, because that's going to be, obviously that sells out really quickly.
I heard that Friday's already sold out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Friday's the big day. Friday's the semifinal day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what everyone wants to see. Because on the first day, on that Thursday, you wrestle 2 matches, and then you come back Friday and you just wrestle 1 match.
Okay.
And that's where everything's going on at. All the fireworks is on Friday, so if you can, get a ticket for Thursday and Saturday, and we'll try to make something work for you for Friday.
Well, awesome, Coach. We appreciate you stepping up here after a long drive, being in the van. Oos.
Oos. Thank you, bro.
We'll see ya. Eagles, you see a quick triple there from Taylor Gonzalez.
Just building on that lead. The defense has really picked up in the second half. Jones stepping through for the lay.
Jones definitely starting to get into her stride. We've seen some of the last game. She has not been able to drive that well, not been able to get to the rim like she usually does. Starting to find that here late in this Norfolk game.
Yeah, and I'd say part of that is teams have really – they've begun to zone in on her, right? They know she's the main threat, so they wall up and they try to make everyone else beat you. And, you know, tonight they've made Taylor Gonzalez beat them, and she has knocked down her triple. Same with Paris, knocked down her triple, got to the rim a few times. And that's why it's so important to get those outside contributions.
Oh, totally. And we talk about this all the time. Who's going to be the second? Who's going to be the second? If Ania's going to be your main scorer, who's the second? Who's the third one, okay? Taylor Gonzalez coming back after an injury to her hamstring. Great to see she's being healthy, but still spreading it around. Who's going to be that third person who's going to be able to get it done, both from the guys and the girls' standpoint? Yes. Always looking for that.
And Lily's been great tonight as well. Hitting the offensive glass, putting it back, hitting threes. She's showed a little bit of everything that you want to see from her. And she also, right there in the middle of the zone, high-low action, gets it back.
Give and go. Go up with it.
No foul there.
She's got to keep it higher.
Great job. Way to see that one coming in the middle to see Kiara and then take it back. Good
Great
work
job
on that
drawing
one.
the foul, but when you get that ball, your first instinct's got to be put it above your head.
Especially when you are standing ahead above most of the people.
Exactly, and I mean, you play a team at this point in time, every game for the rest of this season is preparation for your district. That's what it is now. So
Yeah, and a better second half, and they're actually doing some things that are kind of interesting.
Yes.
Particularly the rotations.
I agree.
Who's matching up with who?
And we've seen a lot more depth as well, I think, than normal. I mean, we've seen them. Central's really gone deep into that bench tonight. There it is.
Thank you. We've been looking for that all night. Holy cats. Good thing we could call that with 6:04 left in the fourth.
It's never too late.
Never too late.
Give it some grace. Come on. All right. 5:55 here. Gonzalez here from the edge wants it. Unable to get it. Fouls be called here on the floor.
We're going to get a hold, I think. No, we got to push against Central.
Kara Baptiste.
And look at Krupa. He's like, what? I didn't see that.
1-1, and now double bonus the rest of the way for the Panthers. But to get back to what we were talking about, it's been a great game, top to bottom, the second half.
Yeah. Not as pretty the first half.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they came out flat, kind of came alive. The defense, I think, has been the major change, right? You get stops, you get out, you run. And
we really have kind of committed to one defense, too. We were running a lot of different stuff.
For sure. And now Jones coming back. Over to Gonzalez. Tries to feed it in Baptiste. Kick out. Mishandled. Dawson. Down.
That's nice. Oh, there she was.
Gonzalez into Jones, middle of the zone.
She's going to skip it.
Crossing over. Skip pass. Dawson. Triple. No good. And offensive rebound taken away. And now out and running. Ooh, good move there. Get two defenders.
And you know what bothers me? 3 people didn't get back.
3 didn't get back, and also you didn't keep your feet down. You didn't stay stationary. And an and one for Taylor Gonzalez.
Great job there. Good to see her driving, using that left hand, putting that one up to draw that foul. Good work by her.
How many points do we have at halftime?
29.
29.
It's been an offensive explosion this half.
Well, a lot of it predicated by defense.
No foul there. Baptiste hits the deck hard. Pops back up. Free throw is good as well. 28-point game. Pull-up triple. How did that not go in? Gonzalez pushing. And a great feed. Dawson can't flip it in. Gonzalez picks the pocket. And jump ball, possession Norfolk, and some more subs. Hughes, Tachoa, and also number 3, Alea Davis checking out.
Well, looking outside of athletics, let's take a look at some speech and debate going on. Let's stay here for this one while they do have their timeout. Speech and debate, of course, one of our own, Charlie Yale and Shruti Garapati getting first place speaker award. Nia Moore got 8th place overall in Congress. Danny Kerrigan and Evelina Sane get 10th place overall in public forum. So great job there by Central High speech and debate, doing great things down in Lincoln. Shout out to Charlie, our own, getting things done.
So he had a first, is that what I heard?
Yes, first place speaker award.
Okay. And then
him and Shruti Garapati, who is also a IB student, but as well a tennis player here for Central High.
First 2.
As well first, yep.
Okay.
So it must be different categories.
So 2 firsts.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Ruckty, their coach, doing great things. We appreciate him getting me those updates and getting those things in. Excellence across the board. I tell you what, I mean, it's a good day to be an Eagle, as always.
Well, every breath, baby. Every breath. What else would you want to be? Right, Connor?
You're 100% right.
When's your brother coming for a tour?
We'll see. I don't know.
Whenever the bus comes and gets him, right?
Right.
Well, we got to get Charlie's brother here.
Yeah.
They're the next generation of broadcasts.
Davis takes that one away. Hughes going to get this one. Hughes doesn't look, puts it up. Bodies at the floor, no call.
Oh, my goodness.
Letting him hit it hard.
WWE action here.
Dawson kicks it out to Hughes.
Nope.
Kachoa goes around, makes a move, unable to finish. Jump ball. Sorry, Connor, took the reins on that one. Take it back.
No, you're all good.
No, I just got noticed that we have a 15-minute halftime during the boys' game for additional senior night activities. I thought we had one more home game left.
Versus Benton, but it's just a guys' game.
Oh, that's right.
In that Benton game, we potentially have our middle school counterparts. Lewis and Clark might be joining us again like we had for volleyball. Stay on social media. Check our social media for sure on that one, but that is at least the plan at this moment.
They're the future.
They're the future.
Broadcast.
I'm looking for a Harley and a Yale. Carry the tradition on. Legacies.
If you come out
Legacy
and drive
broadcasting.
the bus, we'll make it happen.
What?
If you come out and drive the bus, we'll make it happen.
Got to rebuy your van, Dr.
You
B.
know, yeah.
Dawson, no good.
And she's up. She's up.
Dawson has to be careful. Dawson's the sister of alumni Jaden Dawson. Jaden recently broke his pinky, I believe, playing for Loyola.
Oh. And we got a timeout.
Well, we're going to go to a commercial break, then come back here. A little First National Bank, one of our great.
Welcome back to downtown Omaha, and we're going to give you a little bit of news from around the state of girls basketball. I don't know if you caught it yesterday, Bigsby, but Bellevue East laid a beatdown on Bellevue West, a 14-point win, and a lot of PowerPoint implications. And also, Millard North survives Gretna. Elkhorn South beats Norris. And Millard West, a 7-game win streak. They win by 30-plus to Elkhorn South. They've really been.
So what you're telling me is it's good to be in Millard right now.
All three of the Millard teams are projected 1 seeds.
Yeah, we know that won't last.
2 of which in the top 4. Millard West, I mean, they have a chance to drop out depending on their remaining games.
Got it.
Triple no good.
Bodies on the floor, nothing called. Eagles end up with it.
Good pass.
Great find.
Oh! Did we get an instant on that?
Send that one. Let's send that one across. Play that one for us real quick while they slowly bring it down here. Bodies on the floor. Dishes it real quick.
Oh, here we go.
Gets
Got
up
a break.
Hughes, gets it. Great job, and we're back again, ready to score. Eagles able to put that one up again.
A little substitution timeout.
He's getting a timeout to get some subs in.
Yep.
Apologize we missed that last one, but wow. Great 2 plays back-to-back. Eagles not letting up here.
Quite the flip under the basket. Ooh, look at these Norfolk Panther boys pants warm-ups. This is
maroon and white
Globetrotter stuff.
The pinstripes.
In man. Lost it.
Wow. Slow it down now.
Let's run something.
Marion Henderson in here.
Kicks it over. Triple. The fake. All the way to the rim. Finishes.
Nice.
Alea starting to get more and more comfortable. We've seen her getting more and more minutes late in this season, but definitely getting a lot more steals and getting a lot more minutes and able to score a little bit each game.
Yeah. I mean,
only a sophomore.
We saw the confidence right there. The head fake. Going all the way to the rim. I mean, she has really been an important piece. She's been starting as of late as well. I mean, she's played a very important role on this team. Up ahead, the finish.
Oh, and out of bounds.
Jackson unable to get it. Got to be able to finish. Going to stay with the Eagles.
Lytle to the rim finishes. 76-42. 34-point game out of nowhere.
Oh, good save. Norfolk got its reserves in.
Henderson playing some tough D. 15 on the shot clock.
Got to get over.
Got it. Oh.
Wow.
And here we go.
Going all the way. Jackson loses it. Has to pick up the dribble. Over to Davis in the corner.
Oh.
All the way. Took her to the weight room.
That was a nice move.
And another substitution timeout.
And that's something we want to see. We want to see Justine, Noel, and a lot more from Lily. If they're able to make a move, work on one or two moves, be able to be a force down low, that frees things up for Ania. That frees things up for Taylor Gonzalez. A lot of opportunities then to go, and you're a multi-side threat there.
Well, what I liked about that was when she dipped her shoulder, the player was moving, so there was no chance of a charge. She timed that very nicely.
She got her on the move. I mean,
yep,
she
bottom line.
Did her jab, then went.
And then gave her the shoulder as she was moving to make the cover.
Now Davis back the other way.
I think Krupa will be a little happier.
Sure
Let's just talk about first half, shall we?
We'll keep it to first half. Questions. Lytle can't finish. Justine tries to put it back up and in. And a travel.
Travel on that one.
She's a beast.
Now the shot clock is expired. It's dead, and Lytle tries to flip it in. No good.
Still there.
The put back. No, not there again, and now
they're just going to get back.
Yep.
Good aggressiveness there, though. Good to see her come back for that one to get that offensive rebound and try again. 3 ball. Jackson lets time expire.
And there it is, 78-42. The Eagles with a second half surge to have a blowout win. Much needed win to gain some confidence going in towards districts.
49-point half.
Yeah.
Pretty darn impressive.
Pretty impressive. Turned it on, definitely got it done. Great job there.
You know, and we got to give props to Norfolk before they leave. They played a really good first half. They put some pressure on the Eagles, made them respond. And that's the type of stuff you're going to need at district because there's going to be those moments. So happy to see.
All righty then, we're going to take ourselves a break here. Don't go anywhere though. Central High boys versus Norfolk boys on deck. We'll be back soon.
Starts with a C, ends with an on text. Contact. Oh, good, Abby O'Brien. It's tremendous. I've been lucky to have had great teachers in my life. My mother was an educator. I think that's impressed upon me the value of having teachers that really liked their subject, knew their subject. One of the things I've sort of always tried to, express is I enjoy the subject. I enjoy teaching it. I enjoy them as students. So I can remember almost all my teachers throughout my, upbringing. Obviously teachers have a big impact on students, and I'm teaching now because of the great educators that I've had throughout my life. I had a great physics teacher. He was so engaging, so clearly enjoyed what he did that you couldn't help but just love being in that environment. If I could do it in a small way, if I can reflect any of that back for my students, well, that really would be meaningful.
IB is very emphatic about developing the whole student, that it isn't just about academics. Do academics matter? Absolutely. I mean, the rigor of IB is strong. But it's not all that there is to being a good human being. And that's what IB is looking for, is developing responsible global citizens, students who care about the world, care about the environment, care about other people. The more educated you are, the better the chance of a real impact you might have on the future.
We come from different places.
To push past anyone standing in our way who say,
You're not good enough.
You can't afford this. We stare down the challenges.
And we tell them yes.
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 Yes, I can.
We come together with Maverick spirit.
With hope.
With determination.
With passion.
We build up our community. Somos familia.
Because our community is part of us.
And we are a part of something bigger than ourselves.
We share one goal. To change
change
the course of our lives forever.
Well, I think maybe the future of our society is all about how much we're going to accept each other and how much we realize we're more the same than we are different. If you go into education, it ought to be to make a difference in the lives of kids. We've got to get to kids that don't have anybody else getting to them. Sometimes the only structure a lot of kids have is the school.
IB is very emphatic about developing the whole student, that it isn't just about academics. Do academics matter? Absolutely. I mean, the rigor of IB is strong, strong, strong. But it's not all that there is to being a good human being. And that's what IB is looking for, is developing responsible global citizens, students who care about the world, care about the environment, care about other people. You know, the more educated you are, the better the chance of a real impact you might have on the future.
We're back here, Central High School. We have, of course, we need to do some introduction here. We're back here for the boys' game.
Big announcement.
Big announcement.
Big announcement. And with us tonight, Rob Locken, athletic director here at Central High School, athletic director par excellence. Coach Locken, you want to introduce our special guest?
Absolutely. We're very excited. We have Coach Mackey here with us. Coach Mackey is going to be our new head football coach. He's going to meet with our kids on Tuesday. He's going to start getting to work on getting Central High back and ready for the summer and rolling into August. So we're very excited to have Coach Mackey with us right now.
Outstanding. Coach Mackey, good to see you, my friend.
Thank you,
we
Mr.
go
Biggie.
back a long ways, don't we?
Long way.
South High back in the day.
That's right, when I was a youngster.
Yep, I remember. That making me old now. So, Coach, congratulations. Give me your thoughts on this job.
Thank you. This is a top-of-the-line job. Central's a prestigious high school. Like I had said before, they got some good things coming out of here, and it kind of has stalled, so we want to try to get Central back on the map, doing some of the things that we need to do to get them back together.
Well, Coach, I know you had a lot of success over at Benson, and, the Bunnies are probably sad to see you go, but the Eagles are pretty excited to have you. I know Coach Locken is.
I appreciate that. I'm a graduate of Benson, but we did some things over there that hadn't been done in a while. Won a couple games, three games both years, and they hadn't did that in about 15 or 16 years. So we hope we can do more than that here. First season may be a little rough. We're getting used to the kids, but Central has a young team.
Yes, very
they got
young.
Some young kids, but they were tough. That's one thing I noticed about them last year when we played them. After the game, I looked at the program, and I'm like, wow. I was talking to Coach Muhammad, and I said, man, they young.
Yeah.
So they need to be reckoned with.
Well, Coach, you don't have a lot of time till the season starts, of course. You're hitting the ground running, meeting them on Tuesday. What's the first steps even before? I mean, we still have spring sports and then summer. So what's your steps preparing, obviously? A lot of preparation work to do pretty quickly.
We want to get the kids involved in the weight training, first of all. Well, first of all, make sure they're good students. They have the standard on their grades. Then we want to get them in that weight room, get them out for spring sports. If they're not out for spring sports, keep them in the weight room. Get them involved in 7-on-7. make sure that we can start having meetings, doing film study, get them accustomed to the plays that we're going to be having them do, and stuff like that.
So, Coach Locken, do we know who the assistants are going to be at this point? Do we know any of them?
We're working on it right now. We do have some assistant coaches from the staff that were currently involved that will be meeting with Coach Mackey. And then as we move forward, we're going to look at adding assistant coaches to Coach Mackey's staff to get ready for the spring, summer, and rolling into the fall.
So, Coach, give us some insight into the style of ball you want to see here for the Eagles.
Want to be tough, physical, okay? Physical football. Like I said, Coach Muhammad is going to bring a good style of ball. We're going to use the kids to their strengths. If we got receivers, we might be playing 4 wide, okay, and with 1 back. But we're going to make sure that we use what we have. And on defense, we're going to be physical, and tough.
Okay. Well, you know what? Nobody here. Me in particular is happy to hear that because I'm all about the physicality and the defense. Those win championships as far as I'm concerned.
That's right, and that's our goal, to get a championship back here.
Well, this broadcast being brought to us by the Central High School Foundation. If you're one of those Generation C members, we want to thank you. And if you're not on the Generation C team, you need to be, because Coach Mackey's going to be running that football in the fall, and you'll want to make sure that we're giving you the best broadcast we can. Coach, I got to let you go, but it's good to see you. Congratulations. Mr. Lockett, you got something you want to say?
Yep, got a few other things outside. Today was a big day for us. Obviously, we're playing Norfolk right now, but this morning I went up to Norfolk to watch our boys wrestling team. Yep. We were projected to only get 4 in, but we came back with 7.
Wow.
We had 7 qualifiers. They are nicknames: Big Game Hunter at 106, DJ at 120, Honey Bear at 145, Kamu Lau at 160, Sandman at 170, and Junebug at 285. So very excited. So we have 7 boys wrestlers and 1 girl wrestler that will be competing at the state tournament next week. We did have Metro Swim today. They did an outstanding job. The boys and girls had a lot of PRs and people qualifying to go to the state meet. So Central will be well represented once again in wrestling and swimming at the state meet.
And that'll be up on the Central High website. Is that athletic website?
You can see an athletic website as well. If you follow the Central High Athletic Department on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it may be, you'll see some of that work as well. Shout out to Joe Craig for managing that for us and making sure you get all those great pictures and updates.
Okay, well,
we're going to transition
Coach,
from Coach to
good to see you.
All right,
thanks, Coach. We got the Mike Krupa late show. He didn't get his early show. You know, you get your own show, Coach, when you're here at Central. All right, good to see you, T-Mac.
All righty here, while we reset and exchange a few mics here. Going to reset here. Let's go to a quick 15-second commercial break. We'll come back with the Krupa.
I need to try it first.
We're back, Omaha Central High School. In between the boys and girls game, the girls come alive in the second half.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
50-point, pretty much a 50-point second quarter. I think it was 49.
In the third
second
quarter?
half.
Oh,
second half.
Yeah. Well, we stopped. Norfolk did exactly what we try to do and have the other team shoot a bunch of threes, and we played into that. So the second half, we got the ball in the paint. Our press picked up a little bit, and it was very effective. I was proud of them.
Well, you looked a little unfocused there the first half, and that, doesn't surprise me this late in the season.
Well, I mean, we got to take everyone serious. That was bad. Probably that's on me. That's bad coaching on my part. And but the second half, the girls saved us. So I appreciate it.
Well, it was good to see. We've talked about this several times before. You see a lot of younger crew coming in there. We saw Justine DeChoa. We saw Jada Jackson getting some minutes in there. Dawson. So talk to us a little bit about growing some of those sophomores and making them the future of this team.
I mean, we're a deep team, and now we just had in Marion's back from an injury. So now we got 12 really good ball players, and basketball there's only 5. It's not like soccer where there's 11. So it's tough.
Careful, your wife's a soccer player. I wouldn't want her to knock you down.
She might be listening to this now.
Yeah.
She's been waiting for you.
She told me you guys said I was insightful. I appreciate that. She laughed.
You say deep things. We know.
Yes,
we
yes,
we
yeah.
believe it at least. Say it to us
Yeah.
at least.
There we go. But
He's got his own show. He can do whatever he
there we
wants.
go.
He's insightful.
There we go. Yeah. No, but we played a really good, strong second half. I was really proud of our girls.
Let's take a look. What's ahead in the schedule, Coach? What do we got next couple games?
We got the Vikings on what day is that? Tuesday.
Yep.
And then we got and then we'll know our district on Wednesday, and then we have a game that doesn't count for districts on Friday against Millard West. They're a really solid team. And Vikings are young but very athletic. And then we'll find out.
Very cool. Yeah, definitely near the end.
What do districts look like right now, Coach?
Well, the fake Woodard, who's pretty accurate, has us in Millard North. So Connor's got to pick who he likes more, and maybe Connor might have to transfer. I don't know, but
he's a
either
senior,
that or
so
his sister's got to
it's a little
transfer,
late.
right?
I mean,
I think we need to make a bet.
Could be a bet, you know.
All I know is if he's not wearing purple, he's dead to me. So that's all we know. At least get a haircut, hippie.
So,
my goodness.
Remind me now.
Don't cry, Connor. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm sure his hair at one point was a little
Miss
longer.
Curtsy tomorrow.
We'll see it on the basketball floor, I guess.
No, I want to see the purple on you.
Oh, okay.
That's all I care about right now.
Okay.
So, Mike, you're possibly looking at a 2-seed or a 3-seed at this point.
2-seed.
2.
2?
Yeah.
That means we will have a home game?
Yeah, and I think I don't know who that's going to be against right now. I think that could change a lot. You know, when it gets to this time of the year, 1/10 can really. I mean, it's going to be even 1/100th can make a big difference.
Yeah, so that game at Millard West would have been probably win or lose more helpful than the game against North.
I mean, North. If you win, you get 46.
Okay.
If you win again on Friday, you get 49. But really, right now, I mean, I think.
Pretty well set.
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a math teacher, but I'm not that smart.
Well, I know Eagle Nation has great appreciation for you. Question as we move forward, where do you see yourself as we get into this last week?
I'm hoping we're peaking. If we, today was a tale of two halves. But if we play like that, we did in the second half. We were very active. We didn't foul, and that's the big thing. I never think we're a lack of aggressiveness. Maybe we're just too aggressive, and we got to stop putting teams on the line. I mean, Thursday we gave up 52 free throws. I mean, I don't know if it was.
Well, Lincoln,
fouls.
Lincoln is a different world.
Yeah, I don't know if it was 52 fouls, but it is what it is.
Well, we weren't going to bring the Northeast game up, and I won't go there.
It's in my heart. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, Coach, it was good to see you. Congratulations on the win. Look forward to seeing you. What do we have next Saturday?
No. This is our last. This is our last home game.
Oh, we're done
for girls until districts. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
thanks.
congratulations on the season.
Appreciate it. I know, Connor. I like you, buddy.
Okay.
Krupa.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, ladies.
All right, that's Mike Krupa. And the Mike Krupa Show brought to you by the Central High School Foundation and the Generation C members. Get on the team. Make the contribution. Make it great for kids here at Central High School.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break before this boys game gets rolling. We'll be back momentarily.
Starts with a C, ends with an on text. Contact. Oh, good, Abby O'Brien. It's tremendous. I've been lucky to have had great teachers in my life. My mother was an educator. I think that's impressed upon me the value of having teachers that really liked their subject, knew their subject. One of the things I've sort of always tried to, express is I enjoy the subject. I enjoy teaching it. I enjoy them as students. So I can remember almost all my teachers throughout my, upbringing. Obviously teachers have a big impact on students, and I'm teaching now because of the great educators that I've had throughout my life. I had a great physics teacher. He was so engaging, so clearly enjoyed what he did that you couldn't help but just love being in that environment. If I could do it in a small way, if I can reflect any of that back for my students, well, that really would be meaningful to me.